what is going to come out of the cards. Let's see what messages we're going to receive. I'm going to put some Florida water on my hands to purify the situation. Remove all that unwanted energy so we can get the purest reading possible. I hope everybody's having a good night. It is raining where I'm at, and I saw a double rainbow, which means good fortune, transformation, and good luck. So yeah, so good fortune, good luck, and transformation. Yeah, I'm really happy about that. Okay, I'm trying to debate what deck I'm going to use. I'm debating between, you know what, I think I'm just going to go with the neon deck. Because it's nighttime, I feel like I'm going to go with the neon deck. We're just going to see what the energy pulls out. If you do have any questions and you want some answers, please let me know. Ooh, this card's already flipped on the other side. I think I'm going to take that. That rarely ever happens. That is the Ace of Swords. Let's do. We're going to take that card because that card was sticking out. Cut the deck. Universe, what do you want to tell the individual or the collective that's watching this video? What is this reading going to contain? Is it going to contain love, money, future outcomes? We got the Sun, and we got the World card. We have one more behind it. Ooh, let me see. The Apprentice. We've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. Let's see. We've got the Three of Wands in reverse. Let's see what else we got coming up to us. We'll take two more cards and then we're going to get into the nitty-gritty. We're going to find out what's going on. What the universe wants you to know. Ooh, that popped right out too. The Hermit card. All right. Works for me. I actually like this deck. This is a neon deck. I'm going to eventually get a black light so you guys can see it just glow. But I don't have a black light right now, so I'm about to get one. Because I really think that'd be dope. Watching these cards glow. Okay. We got the Ten of Swords. We got the Three of Pentacles. That's what we're going to go with. All right. Let's get into it. Let's find out what's going on. We're going to put all these cards in order. All right. The card that was flipped on the other side was the Ace of Swords. Communication is definitely coming in. If you are like not speaking to somebody, I feel like communication's going to be coming in. This individual's definitely thought about what they're going to say and how they're going to say it. So communication is definitely going to be the thing here. Let's see. I've got the World card. I feel like this individual, the 21st is going to play a role. 21st of August is definitely going to be playing a role about this. I think this individual went and got some alone time and actually, you know, got some clarity about the situation. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing that they had the clarity, so they had the idea of what they want to come and say to you. They thought about everything that they want to say to you. This is pre-planned. They're planning on coming back. This is them calculating the plan, I think. They're calculating the plan what to say to come back. All right? Then we have the Sun card. I feel like they know, like, you're their happy ever after. You bring out their inner child in them. You allow them to have that freedom to be who they are. I do see growth here with the sunflowers here. If you see sunflowers, just know that it's your abundance is going to be coming in. Your happiness is finally going to turn the door. I think that's going to be the 19th is going to be very significant when this happens. The 19th, you're going to have your happiness coming in. And then we have the Apprentice of Swords in reverse. I feel like this individual has graduated from being immature and is actually stepping into their adulthood. I think they're starting to realize that they can't act like this child no more. This immature energy is now finally being removed. Like they're being stripped from their, their immature child card, and universe is forcing them to face reality. But you also have the Three of Wands in reverse. I feel like this individual, when the situation occurred, they weren't seeing the picture for what it was. I think they were closed-minded and not seeing the situation for what it was. Because if you look at it this way, they're actually seeing outside that there's actual other things than just basically isolating yourself and keeping yourself shut down. I feel like this individual is still isolated. I feel like this individual hasn't seen the bigger picture yet. I feel like they're still secluding themselves. They're not really paying attention to the current situation. I feel like this individual is still focusing on the past. They're holding on to it. All right. I feel like the 9th of September is going to be a very significant day for your individual, the Hermit card. That is Virgo energy. We are under a Virgo moon, by the way, for the next 3 days. Today and the next 2 days. I feel like this individual is being forced to see things for what it is and is being guided. Let's see. If you can see, like their head has been... There's wires in the head, and they're basically jotting down everything that this individual is thinking. The universe is making this individual accept what's happened and making them face the reality of their consequences. And they're actually walking towards the light instead of walking towards the darkness. I feel like your individual is finally coming out of that. Self-pity. And then I have the 10 of Swords. I feel like this is your energy, collective. I feel like you felt like you've been stabbed in the back. You've been lied to, manipulated, left for dead, basically. If you are in no contact with your individual, this individual is going to stay quiet. I really do feel like the 19th and the 21st is going to be a very significant days for you, because they're like back to back. I feel like these days are going to be very significant to you. I think it's going to prepare you for what's to come with your individual. Let's get this back. Let's get the 10. Let's get the 10 of Swords back, because that's the energy. Okay, the 10 of Swords. I feel like with the 10 of Swords, like you have stuck this out like a soldier, even though they've been backstabbing you, manipulating, lying, cheating, swindling, the whole shebang. I feel like the 10 of Swords is a completion, and it's ending of a new cycle. I feel like the 10 of Swords to me is when you can't get any lower. Like you're already at your lowest. And at this point, it's only up from here. And that's where the Three of Pentacles comes in. You're starting to see things for what they really are. You're starting to get some advice from people. You're starting to seek tarot readings. You're starting to want to get answers, some clarity with the Three of Pentacles. And the back of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this individual is watching you. I feel like this individual is stalking your social media, could be stalking your YouTube channel, your Facebook, your Instagram. They could be going over old messages, just trying to figure out what was said. Yeah, you got the Two of Bells. That's the Two of Cups. It's in the reverse. I feel like this is your energy, collective. I feel like you're thinking, if this individual is doing this, then why isn't this individual come in and talk to me and tell me how they feel? And you've got the The Page of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this person is going to be coming in quickly when they do, because the Nine of Pentacles is here. This individual knows that their life doesn't begin until you're in it. I feel like this individual is basically living on the edge, basically being dramatized, you know, like being very dramatic. I feel like this individual is like, if I don't have you, I have nothing at all. Have you ever heard that song? I think the song goes, okay, hold on. I'm trying to think of the lyrics so it doesn't mess up. I want a nothing at all. Pretty much is what it's saying. I want you or nothing at all. Hi, how are you? They're kind of like living on the edge. They're doing risky behavior. I feel like they're just being kind of careless. I think they're doing this so they can get your attention. I think they're, yeah. The eight of swords. Yeah, they're definitely trying to get your attention. They want you to notice them. They want you to come after them. Yep. They're not coming anytime soon until you're actually making them. Okay, here's the 18 again, and here's the moon. You're going to find out something. Something's going to come to light about the situation that they've been lying to you about. The 18th is going to play a big role. If I'm not mistaken, the 18th is under Scorpio moon. This is a water element card. This could be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This is a water element. The 18th is going to play a big role in this. You're finally going to see things for what they really are. Appreciate the love. Thank you. The Four of Wands. I feel like when the individual comes back, I feel like this is going to be like a big celebration for you, because you're finally going to see your person for, you know, what you want them to be. And then we have the Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, the immaturity energy is coming out. It's going to be leaving them. You have the Six of... Universe doesn't want you to celebrate too soon, is what they're saying with the Six of Wands. And then we have the Tower coming. Okay, the 16th. Your individual is definitely going to be going under a Tower moment on the 16th of August. It's going to hit them like no other. Like, they're going to go down for the count. This individual is definitely going to go down for the count, from what I'm seeing here at the Tower moment. I actually, since we have the Tower, I'm actually going to clarify that, because this Tower is definitely... And if you're thinking that your individual is involved in the third party, they are not. It's in the reverse. So your individual is not in a third party. I'm going to pull this aside, and I'm going to clarify this Tower, because this Tower is coming to your individual. It's not coming to you. They need to be knocked off of their platform and put back into reality, because they've been living in La La Land for far too long. I feel like they think they've been getting away with it for... Oh, yeah. Here we go. The Five of Cups. You lose. You see it right there? You lose. And they're like, no, why is this happening to me? Oh, no. I got to get my person back. And then here's there's still 2 cups right there. And it says continue, question mark. They're questioning themselves. How are they going to get back to you? Because 3 strikes, you're out. They're like, you lose. So now they're in this energy of, oh my God, what do I do? I got to figure out how to get back to my person. The Tower is going to knock them on their ass. The Tower is going to make them realize that nobody could do for them what you were doing for them. And they're going to realize that. Okay. We have the Seven of Pentacles. You're definitely on this individual's mind, as you can see. Like, this person is on reload. It's like, look at... Like, they can't think about anything else but you. You're literally on their mind. I'm going to put it closer so you can see it. Do you see the repeated pattern right there? Let's see if we can get this to focus. Do you see it? Consistent, repeated pattern over and over and over. Your name is stuck in their mind. It's been imprinted in their head, as you can see. You're imprinted in their head. I do have the Queen of Cups. I feel like you're manifesting this connection here, collective. You're Hello, how are you? You're manifesting this connection. You've been waiting for this. You've been longing for this. You want your individual back. Yeah, that's definitely the case here. But the Chariot's in reverse, so that means a slow movement energy. It's going to be slow before this person returns. I feel like this individual hasn't been hit emotionally. That's why this Tower has to come in and basically knock them off their, you know, their ass, and so they can understand how much you mean to them and actually feel that emotion with the 5 Cups. They can't forget about you, and clearly you're manifesting this. Universe is listening to your request, but it's not happening as fast as you'd like it. Clarify the Chariot. Why is it? Okay. Oh, we've got the Emperor. They want this individual to come out of that Emperor energy before they come back to you, because with an Emperor, that's stubborn, control, basically not budging. And they want this individual to come back to you not in that type of energy. They want this individual to come back where you're able to have a conversation with them, so that you're not continuing to keep repeating the same old cycle. And the problem is this Lion's Gate, it was supposed to break you from the cycle. Like, it's supposed to, like, eliminate the cycles that are continuing. So if your person's still doing the same things, it's not because it's the moon or whatever. It's because this person is doing it because they want to. It is no longer, your cycles have been broken when the Lion's Gate came in play. Yesterday was the last day of the Lion's Gate. So now everybody's cycles we're basically on restart again. And now they're not going to have excuses anymore about why they're acting the way they are. It's basically, if they're still acting like this, it's because they want to. So just pay attention to that. But this Tower is supposed to wake them up and give you a new start with this situation. That's why the Tower's there. Because this individual is stubborn. Your individual didn't get affected by the Mercury retrograde. The two of Swords. This individual still, like, don't want to hear it, don't want to see it, don't want to feel it. Basically, like, no, leave me alone. I don't want to have to take accountability. I don't have to face what I've done. I don't want anybody to figure out who I really am or what I've done to the collective. And because of that, the 3 of Cups is in reverse for them. But then we have the King of Pentacles. So this is, okay, so what this is doing is this is actually forcing them to mature, forcing them to become stable and actually take accountability and understand that the world doesn't revolve around them. Although we did get the World card, but the World card's not for that. The World card is for you to understand, like, this individual is being forced to see things the way it is instead of living in La La Land. This person really does need a reality check. I don't know if this individual thinks they're untouchable or they're not spiritually connected or guided, but judgment's definitely coming for them on the 20th. Judgment is basically, I feel like the situation is they're going to get their wings clipped. Like, their wings are getting clipped. If you can see the wings right here, their wings are getting clipped. They're not going to be able to run away from their problems like they normally do. August 20th is going to play a big role in that. Like, they're going to be forced to face their karma. The universe never forgets. And I feel like they realize how much they screwed up, and they realize what's going on. And I think they are just, like, avoiding it. They think if they run, it's not going to come, and that's not how it goes. The universe follows you and tracks you down. Wherever you go, it goes too. Let's clarify this judgment. Why is the judgment here? Why is this individual receiving judgment? What do they need to fix this situation? What do they need to do to fix it? 10 of Pentacles. They got to come together with you. They got to keep their promises. They got to be more grounded. They got to be more stable. They got to be more loyal. Do you see how the dog's right there and he's petting the dog and he's being loyal? And do you see how he's watching this film of how he wants a loving give and take relationship, how they're supporting each other? This is exactly the situation. See, if you see here, I don't know if I can zoom in on that. I'm trying to zoom in on this little picture that's going on here. Let's see if it will do. Okay, there we go. this person is actually going back and looking at the memories and remembering what it was like to actually be in the Ten of Pentacles. I think this individual has thought that they were in a position where they can just do whatever they want and you were just going to accept anything they did, but the universe is going to have judgment come for them. And they have to step into this Ten of Pentacles in order for the judgment to be sufficed. They have to be stable. They have to be loyal. They have to be committed. They have to be able to be the support that you need. Hi, how are you? We've got the Knight of Cups. I feel like this individual is going to be coming forward towards you with the offer. I think this is going to be an apology that you've been waiting for. I really do. I think this is going to be the apology that you've been waiting for. I think this apology is going to be sincere from what I'm getting from this. Like, they want that Ten of Pentacles. They would be fucking stupid if they walked away from the Ten of Pentacles. If they thought that you weren't the one, then why are they having mental breakdowns? Contemplating whether they could live with or without you. Talking to other people about your situation. Trying to figure out a plan how to come back and talk to you so you will actually have contact with them. This is obvious what's going on here. Like, they're literally seeking counsel from other people with the Three of Pentacles. They're literally going around talking to people about, how do you think I should fix this with my individual? I know I fucked up royally with the Ten of Swords, and I've done this horrible thing, but I'm not that immature person anymore. I'm trying to step out of that and step into the Sun card. I want to be happy. I really feel like this individual really wants to give you this offer. That's what I'm getting from this. This individual needs to step into the energy instead of just talking about it, be about it. Yeah, see? The Eight of Cups. They have to walk away from what no longer suits them, which is if they're taking off with their friends, if they're partying, if they're cheating, if they're not supporting you in the way that you need, if they're financially not stable. They have to walk away from all those toxic vices in order for them to receive their cups again. I feel like with the Knight of Cups, they're starting to realize they're going to come towards you. I'd be prepared. They're coming towards you. They're getting ready for it. The Nine of Swords. They have been staying up. They have been thinking about this. This has been on their mind nonstop. It's honestly, I'm going to be for real with you. It's like torture to them. They are literally being tortured from this. See the tool? See the screaming? See, I'm like, oh my God, why? Do you see them directly right into the head? Look at this. This is... They are being tortured. The Nine of Pentacles. I really think they feel like they've missed their opportunity with you, and they feel like they can't. They feel like they can't fix this, but in reality they can. And you do have the Eight of Wands, which means communications coming through. Like, their words are going to stick. Like, they're going to spit the words at you and they're going to stick with you. Like, it's going to be what you want to hear. It's going to be not just words, but action behind it, because wands are always action. So they're going to follow through with the action with their words. So you don't have to worry about that. Got the Six of Pentacles. This individual is going to give you the give and take that you need. We're going to go further and deep into this. I'm going to find out what's going on. Let's get further into this. I really do feel like this individual is really being tortured. And I just don't think you realize how severely tortured this individual is going through. This person's going through a spiritual awakening. They're going through the torture of losing you. They're going through the torture of a freaking tower. They're going through the torture of Mercury retrograde because they missed it. Now it's hitting them now. Like, I feel bad for them. I mean, honestly, but truthfully, it's their karma. They deserve it. It's what happens when you fuck around and find out. They shouldn't have put such bad karma in the air, and they should have just been doing what they were supposed to do. And I'm seeing you, collective, you're not the problem. This problem is this individual. And I do see that there's going to be a karmic debt that needs to be paid off. Let's find out how they feel about this with the situation. After everything they've been through, let's see what their messages are. After all of this, spiritual growth, Tower, Mercury retrograde hitting them later down the road. Okay. Manifesting miracles. Your dreams is soon to be become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Well, I think they're getting a wake-up call. I think they're starting to realize that, you know, their dreams are, the universe is making them dream of you and getting messages. They're starting to understand, like, you're not leaving their head. All right, let's see this picture. This is what came out. Oh, let's read it. Embrace. Through each other, find the missing pieces. Well, like, they're starting to realize that they're missing you. You're the other half. And this one flew out too. We got this one. Dove in the full moon. The full moon's going to play a significant role in this situation as well. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through the turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. I think this is your individual coming back. I think this is your individual coming back. I want to get some other clarifications from the Mystical Moon Oracle. I'm going to take what's coming out. I don't know. There's dates, there's messages, there's all kinds of things in here. I'm just going to see what's coming out. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't take it. Let's go in. And then I'll get on with the zodiac signs. But let's find out. And then I'll be doing questions too. Okay. The next new moon. November is very significant. We just had a new moon. I think this new moon also snapped them. 5, 6, 11. Going too fast. Slow down and take your time. Don't rush this. Don't rush the connection. The connection's going to be there. If this is your person, they're not going anywhere. Just allow this person to go through what they need to go through and then have them come back. At this time, just focus on yourself. Then October is very significant. The 24th is going to be a very, very significant day on the 24th. Let's find out what's going on. Your birthday could be in October. Theirs could be. You never know. Depending on who you're dealing with. Let's take a look. Okay. Have faith. Divine timing is at play. 9. Hermit. So, right now as we see, do you see the crescent moon on the top? Do you see how it's right there? Yeah. Have faith. The universe is working it for you. Divine timing is at play. It's happening. The universe is going to bring back your person. And this person is going to come back a completely changed person. This person is not going to be someone that's going to be coming back all messed up and still considering trying to start all their bullshit. Those days are over. The hermit's in play right now. This individual is being forced to see things for what they really are. They are forced to walk down the road and have to face what they've done, what they've said, all these things. So just pay attention. Let's go in further. I don't know. I want to see something else. I want to use the Angel Romance deck. I feel like it's time to get some more clarity on this. Let's get the Angel Romance deck. After this, I'll be doing questions. Whoever wants a question. Universe, what do you want to tell the collective about this connection? What do they need to know or what they need to look out for? What's the advice for the collective? All right, that flipped out. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. What did I tell you? This person's coming in very soon. They're preparing you for it. Be prepared. Anything else you want to tell the collective? Any more advice that they need to know? What do they need to know right now? Okay. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youth spirit of fun to shine. So you need to be back to your youthful self. You need to take care of yourself. And back of the deck is you deserve love. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could be a Sagittarius yourself. You are lovable. There you go. All right. Let's get a little bit more information. Let's see. I'm kind of wanting to know what your angel numbers are. I want you to be able to pay attention to the angel numbers that are coming to you. Let's get some angel numbers. Let's find out what's going on here. Universe, what other message do you have for the collective that you need to know right now? What other messages do you have for the collective? All right, that came right out. 1212, duality, angel whispers. Within you are shadows of dark and beams of light. The divine is reminding you to embrace the duality that is your individual spark. The spark is being ignited and is ready to illuminate the path ahead. Affirmation. I fully embrace who I am, allow change where it is needed, and I trust the duality within me. Well, I'm going to do one more, and I'm going to get the Shadow Oracle because I feel like this individual has some hidden messages that they don't want to reveal. Some dark side of them because it had the dark. So it's 1616 willpower. Things may feel out of sync and not within your control. The whisper of the divine is asking that you remember that you are being supported and that your will is your superpower. Determination is the key right now. Affirmation. I call on my strength and willpower and take the lead. I accept and listen to the support of the divine within me. Telling you, this is protected by the divine. This is totally protected by the divine. I'm going to get that one deck I was telling you about. I feel like it needs to be clarified. Trying to find it real quick. I really need to put my cards in order. I consistently keep moving them around and takes me a second to find them. I appreciate you guys being patient. Thank you. Love and light to you guys. Let's find out what the heck they're trying to hide from me. What they're too scared to tell you. We're going to do one more shuffle. And then we're going to get onto it. Okay, we're going to move on to it. Let's find out. Universe, what is the collective's person trying to hide? What is their dark side? We got 1212. What is the dark side that they're... Ooh, okay. I have many regrets that keeps me from moving forward. All right. I feel cold and detached from this connection. I can't feel emotions right now. Well, be prepared for this tower to come. You're going to be feeling a lot. I know I shouldn't be saying it like that, but hey, you know. It's too late. I moved on and I don't wish to reconcile. See, this is the energy they are hiding. See, they're starting to realize that you are the one. They are wanting to be with you. And the situation has become very difficult for me to manage mentally. It's draining me. Yeah, because you did some fucked up shit and now you're being called out by the universe and now you're trying to take it out on the collective. And all the collective has been trying to do is been there for you and take care of you and try to love you. So don't listen to this bullshit. If they try coming at you with like all this nonsense, it's just gaslighting. They're just trying to get you to feel sorry for them, trying to get you to reel back and try to set your boundaries back so they can continue to keep doing what they're doing. And that's why that tower is going to come into play, because the tower needs to come in to smack them, to get in this reality check. Because they're going to be sitting in the Five of Cups energy by themselves and wondering what the hell happened to them. Let this happen. I say let this happen. This individual is going to come back when they're already had their little spiritual awakening, their tower moment, the Mercury hitting them. I'm going to take these ones right here. Let's see. I don't understand what you see in me. I don't feel attractive. Oh, your person has low self-esteem. Insecure. Person is, yeah. I think of you at night when the world is asleep and my mind is awake. I told you the world card. I'm telling you, you're on this individual's mind like a motherfucker. You are not. This person is gaslighting you and playing some bullshit games with you and trying to make you think that you're not important. Like, I'm going to pull the world card out. I'm going to show you. This individual is literally sitting on a building by themselves with everybody's asleep. No one's awake. Where is that? Where's that world card? Did I move it over here? Yes, I moved it over here. My bad. So here it is. It's confirmations what I said. The World card. Do you see the individuals sitting all by themselves at night? Everybody's asleep. No one's out walking the streets. Here it is. I told you 21st can be very significant. This individual is going through it. They're going to be literally going through it. This is a confirmation of what I said. I'm going to see what the overall energy of this connection is and what you guys need to work on or what needs to be done. What needs to be worked on in this relationship or this connection? What could the collective, get some information about? Let's clarify it. Oh, the golden mirror. All right. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship. Love. I told you, this fucker's love bombing you and doing all kinds of... I told you. Trying to gaslight you, trying to make you believe that, oh, it's, Oh, the dragonfly. Okay. All right. Be lighthearted. Finding out things, coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. Like I told you, transformation's coming. This person's coming back. Do you see how negative this energy was? How, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided, blah, blah, blah. Now this came into play. Coming to the light. Yeah, they're being forced to see it. Oh, and they're going to come talking to you. Interested, conversating more, awaiting messages, arrives, text, call, email, hovering. This individual's coming in, and they're going to come in. They're coming in with the 8 of Wands, and they're coming in hard. So you need to prepare yourself for that conversation. If you're not prepared for that conversation, I would not have it. I would not have it, because I feel like you're going to step out of your character, and then this person's going to repeat the cycle. You need to have this conversation when you're ready to have this conversation, not just because they came and want to talk. You need to be prepared as well. That's why they're going to be hovering over you. They're going to try to get you to have this conversation. Do not communicate if you're not ready for this conversation. All right, let's see. Not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding the conversation, call person, boundaries, still angry. If this individual is not accepting your boundaries and not wanting to deal with what's going on with all your hurt and trying to avoid the conversation, I would seriously shut it down. Shut the conversation down. Walk away. It's healthier for you. Self-indulgence. Focus on self. Self-worth. Time to heal. Shadow work. Self-appreciation. You need to pay attention to yourself here, collective. The universe wants you to know that you count as well. You're important. Let's find out anything else. Heartbroken. Deeply hurt. Saddened. Separation. Breakup. Feeling lost. Grieving. Mourning. I told you this individual's... On the back of the deck, we have wedding rings. They want to be with you. Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. This person sees a whole future with you. So don't fall for that love bombing bullshit. If this individual doesn't feel like, you know your person better than anybody else. You don't listen to what other people say. You go with what your instincts are in your gut. Go with what your intuition says. Do not listen what other people say. If you feel like the conversation is, going somewhere and you feel like you're getting through to them, then continue it on. If you feel like you're in the same repeated cycle with the bullshit like, oh, it's still all your fault though. I want you to take blame. No, you don't have a conversation. Shut it down. Shut it down. Do not encourage that. Because you're going to be dealing with the Emperor all over again. And I don't think you want to deal with the Emperor. Because the Emperor is stubborn, cold, and yeah, we don't want that. We're going to use some moon cards since we're at night. We need some moon messages. Let's get some clarity with the moon messages. And then I'm going to go into zodiac signs, and then we're going into questions if you guys got them. All right. Total solar eclipse. We just had that. The cosmic reboot. I told you, it's the reboot. We're restarted. If your person comes back and says this bullshit to you, we just had a solar eclipse yesterday. If your person comes back and then tries to oh, blah, 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 I haven't been feeling like myself lately. Bullshit. We just had a reboot. The total solar eclipse is a rare and powerful event that can bring about significant change. Use this card to harness the energy of the eclipse and release any limited beliefs or patterns. Confirmation what I just said. Universe is we got to get them to know this. I'm telling y'all, this is the way it is. And the 11th was very significant. So this is the day before it happened. If that ain't freaking confirmation, I don't know what is. I am so in tune right now with the universe right now. It's not even funny. New moon card just flipped. And we just had a new moon. Fresh beginnings. Here it is. The new moon signifies the start of a new cycle, new beginnings, and time to refresh energy of new beginnings, and encourages you to start new intentions and manifest your deepest desires. 2. 1 and 2, you and your person. This is a double restart. You have a double restart. This is insane. Like, if this ain't confirmation, I don't know what is. And then the bottom of a deck is an annular solar eclipse, the ring of fire. We're going to take it. A time to find your passion and embrace your power. Use the fiery energy of this eclipse to take bold action. The 15th. 15th. This individual is probably going to come back to you on the 15th. This person's going to come back with that 8 of Wands, the fire energy I was talking about. The 15th. I have a feeling this individual is going to try to have this conversation on the 15th. If you are not ready by then, do not do it. I'm going to take that card too. That's insane. It's crazy how the universe, you know, puts these messages in for you to have. And it's just, I don't know. This is insane. We're going to zodiac signs and I'm going to questions. All right, let's go to zodiac signs, and then I'm going to go to your questions, whatever questions you have, whatever's weighing on your mind. You can do finances, pregnancy, love, school, outcome, whatever the hell you want to do. It's up to you. I'm not picky. I don't say, no, I don't do this. I do it all. So if you have a question about something, who is the collective's compatibility for the rest of this coming up week, all the way until next Monday? Who are they compatible with? Let's find out. All right, we have Capricorn. We got a Capricorn. Okay, let's find out. Let's flip. We got a Scorpio. We got an Aries. We got a Gemini. And we have a Libra. And then back of the deck is Virgo, which we are in Virgo moon. So just a heads up, if you don't know your person's placements, probably a good thing is probably go Google it and find out where their placements are, because the main signs you really want to look at right now is going to be Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And their Venus plays a role. Now, Tuesday is going to be very significant. That was in there for some weird reason. But I feel like this is the other zodiac signs. You're possibly going to be compatible with Pisces. You're not going to be compatible with Leo. You're not going to be compatible with Sagittarius. You're not going to be compatible with Aquarius. You're not going to be compatible with Taurus. And you're not going to be compatible with Cancer. That's what was in the deck. So Tuesday is very significant. I don't know. It just was in the deck. I don't know. It probably got mixed up from the other card. But it was in there. So I'm taking it. Alright, so that's what I have for you all. If you have questions, please go ahead and write them down. And please include your zodiac sign if possible. If not, it's not required. But go ahead, let's do this. Why I put these cards away. Because I really feel like we need to get some clarity, some matches going on, you know. Let's find out. What questions do you have for me? If you do, please include your zodiac sign. It's not required, but it does help. I am going to be also offering to my subscribers, if I get to 200 subscribers, I'm going to offer a full tarot reading to you. You just have to go to my description box and go in and get my email me. Whoever goes down in my comment section and comments solar eclipse, Virgo moon, whoever is the one that's gonna do that, I'm going to give you a free reading, one-on-one, just me and you. We can do it through Facebook Messenger. We can do it through any type of, you know, communication. I don't like doing the videos, send them to you and whatnot. I like to see you actually see what's going on. So If you do that in the comments section on my video when it posts, I would appreciate that. I need all the support I can get. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Love and light to you guys. Does anybody have any questions? Do they want any clarity, some answers? I'm not going to be using the neon deck. I'm going to be using the... I'm going to use the Light Seers deck. So there you go. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. If you have a question, please ask it. I'll be giving you free reading. Trust me, this individual that you're dealing with is not happy with you at all because they think it's your fault why they're in the predicament. But in all reality, you know, they built up a lot of karmic debt, so that's their fault. But if you have a question, go ahead and ask it. If not, I'm going to wait a few more minutes and then I'm going to exit out. And then I'm going to be doing all signs, which means I'm going to be doing all signs of their person, whatever, blah, 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 going on. Because this is for the collective. This isn't for all signs. Everybody's situation is different. I'm going to come back and do all signs. And then I'm going to... Once I know how to start labeling each zodiac sign, you guys will have your own little tag. But right now I don't have that, so... But yeah, that's going to be the thing. Alright, I'm going to be coming back with all signs. So it's going to be all zodiac signs. I'm going to go into the current situation, love, career, and each zodiac sign that, you know, from Aries all the way to Pisces, find out their story from there. So please join me for that if you want your own personal clarity for your own individual sign. All right, love and light to you guys. I will see you when I come back with the live.